3 people dead from hantavirus, and this is what you need to know about this outbreak for the next 6 to 8 weeks. And you ask me, why 6 to 8 weeks? Well, that's because incubation period for this particular virus is 6 to 8 weeks. I'm a physician, board certified, specializing in women's health. I'm a surgeon, and I am one of those doctors who spent some time and worked on the front lines during COVID-19. So I know things or two about virology, about outbreaks, and about management. Most people think that virus kills you, but it's not true. Something else kills you faster than the virus. Hold on to that thought. We're going to come back to this. Hantavirus works differently than COVID virus. Both of them are RNA, but hantavirus is negative RNA. What does it mean? So if COVID virus can go inside of your cell and make a copy, imagine it goes in the office and makes a copy, prints a copy on the copy machine. Hantavirus doesn't just go in the office and prints it. It goes, it uses your printer and trashes the whole place. That's what hantavirus does. It replicates longer. That's why incubation period is longer. And while it's replicating and sitting there, it damages your cell. One good news about hantavirus that it is not always contagious. For example, in COVID virus, when you have COVID, even if you don't have any symptoms, in the incubation period, you could be contagious. In hantavirus, it's different. There's a certain period of time when you're contagious, usually 5 to 7 days, and then the rest of the time you're not. At least something good about it. And now, remember I said something about that kills you faster than the virus itself? Yes, it's inflammation. It's that inflammation that's created by the virus, the cell dysfunction that becomes a problem and the reason why host organism dies. And here is something also very interesting about hantavirus. It's usually is not spread from human to human. It usually goes from rodents to humans and cycle it finishes. But in this particular one, in these virus, it spreads from human to human. Why we're going to go through this some other time, but why it's important for us to know. Again, we're going to go back to basics of virology. When the virus goes, when it's very virulent and it goes in a patient's or host's body, it replicates very fast. And as it replicates very fast, your immune system cannot react to it as quick. And as a result, destruction of the cells happen. And that's why all these lethal consequences from this virus can happen. But then what happens is, once the virus kills the host, or once that virus moves from that host to another host, the virulence, which is the potency of this virus, slows down, okay? Because the replication rate slows down. So it becomes less potent, less deadly. And then it goes from body to body to body. Eventually, it weakens. Every time when it goes from one body to another body, it gets weaker and weaker and weaker. So CDC is reporting that it's day 5, day 6 today since it all happened. They're reporting cases, and for the next 6 to 8 weeks, all of us, we have to, do not panic. For the next 6 to 8 weeks, we just have to collect data and watch. Now we know how virus replicates, so we could at least have some common sense and understand the exposure, mechanism of exposure. And one thing I'm watching, so this is what I'm watching, and I think you should watch that too. First, are new cases coming from people that we already know that were exposed, or these new cases are coming out of nowhere. That's number one. This is how we know that this is how we know a situation is under control. The second one, the cases that being reported are getting milder than the previous cases. That's another sign that everything is under control. And the third one, is it spreading? Is it just sitting in the Europe, or is it spreading to different continents? And if it's spreading, we know that it's not under control. So it isn't about not trusting government. It isn't about conspiracy theories. It's not about that. It's about just cold data collection using logic, common sense, and yeah, that's what we're going to do for the next 8 weeks. This is what I'm going to do. And don't panic. Do not panic. So if you have any questions, you can drop comments. I will try to answer them. And follow me, follow my channel. Let's see what happens for the next 6 to 8 weeks.